Hello students, let us study trigonometry of class 11. Trigonometry is derived from two words, trigon and metron. Trigon means triangle and metron means the measure. So the measure of triangle is trigonometry. Or we can say that trigonometry is the branch of mathematics which deals with the measurement of angles of triangles and the problems related to these angles. So the first topic under this trigonometry is measurement of angles. So let us see what is angle. What is an angle? Say there is a ray. There is a ray OA. This is the initial position, or say this is the initial side of this ray. Now if the ray rotates from this is the final point of the ray and the end point. If the ray rotates from its end point in this direction, say it rotates this much. This is the initial position of the ray. If the ray rotates and comes to this final position, say this is the terminal side. This is the final position, or it is called the terminal side. Then this is called the angle of. This is the angle. Here angle is, say this is B, then angle is AOB. So here theta is the angle. Now the amount of rotation, so how much the rotation is there, that is the measure of the angle. So if this ray starts from this initial position, rotates, it can make different measure. So that is the measure of angle. Now depending upon the direction of rotation, angle can be positive angles or negative angles. So if the angle is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, if the angle is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise means to the opposite direction of the clock. So in this way, so clock rotates this way. Anti-clockwise means the opposite way of how the clock rotates. So if the ray rotates in the anti-clockwise direction, that means this way, then this angle is said to be positive angle. This angle is positive angle. Now if the direction of rotation is clockwise, if the direction is clockwise direction, so this is the initial line or initial side of the ray OA. If it is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, it's rotating this way, clockwise direction. This is in the clockwise. Now we know how clock rotates. It rotates like this. So if it is in the clockwise direction, then this angle is said to be negative angle. This is the negative angle. So this may be written as minus theta. Now there are two systems of measuring angle. Number one, the first system is called sexagesimal system. Or degree measure. In the sexagesimal system, the angles are measured in degree, minute, and seconds. The angles are measured in degree, minute, and second. here we have to know that 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Now we have to remember that this is the symbol for degree. Degree we write it as like this, and this is the measure. This is the symbol for minute. Minute we write it as like this, and this is the symbol for second. So second we write it as 2 hyphen. So suppose there is a ray, it rotates about this point O. So if the ray rotates and come back to its initial position, so if the ray rotates like this about this O and come back to its initial position, then it is one complete rotation and it makes an angle of 360 degree. One complete rotation, it is an angle of 360 degree. It makes an angle of 360 degree. So here, so we can have different degree measure. We can have 90 degree. So if the ray rotates, makes 90 degree in the anti-clockwise direction, this is 90 degree. Now in this way we can have another angle. If this is the initial side, and if it rotates, this is the end point, a point about which it rotates, and if it rotates and come here and makes a straight line, then this is a straight angle. This is the straight angle. It makes an angle of 180 degree. So in this way, here it is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. It is a positive angle. Here also it's rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. It is a positive angle. Now if the angle rotates, what is the negative angle? We have discussed about negative angle. If it is rotating in the, if this is the initial side, initial position or initial side, and it rotates about the clockwise direction, makes an angle of 90 degree, then this angle is minus 90 degree. Similarly, if this is the initial position or initial side and it rotates clockwise and makes a straight angle, then this is minus 180 degree. So we can have many other angles. If this is the initial side and rotates anti-clockwise, suppose this is 60 degree, then this is a positive angle. So in this way we can have many other angles. If it rotates in the clockwise direction, and suppose this is 30 degree, then this is, if it is in the clockwise direction, then it makes an angle of minus 30 degree. So in this way we can have many angles, positive angles as well as negative angle, and one complete rotation is 360 degree. So if it is in the clockwise direction, it is 360 degree. If it is in the anti-clockwise direction, it is 360 degree. This is 360 degree. If it is in the clockwise direction, if it is rotating this way and comes back to its original position, then it is minus 360 degree. So in this way we can have negative angles as well as positive angle. This is the first system of measurement of angles. The second system of measurement of angle is the circular system, or the radian measure. This is the second system of measurement. in this system the angle is measured in radian. Here the angle is measured in degree, or we have said minute or second. Here the angle is measured in radians. So we will understand what is 1 radian. So suppose there is any circle, it may be any circle. Suppose the radius of the circle is r, the length of the radius is r, and if we take an arc if we take an arc of length exactly same as the radius, that is r. So if this is an arc, say let us name it as AB and center. So here the arc length of AB is exactly same as the radius. Now this angle, this arc subtends an angle, some angle at the center. This angle is called 1 radian, and we denote radian by C. So we understand, and the angle subtended by this arc in the center, at the center, is 1 radian. We write 1 radian is equal to 1 C. It is denoted by C. So the angle subtended by an arc whose length is exactly same as the length of the radius is 1 radian. So this is 1 radian. Now we have a formula, theta equal to L by R. This is a very important formula, we have to remember this always, where theta is the angle in radian. So if in a radius, in a circle of radius r, if theta is the angle subtended by an arc of length L, this is the arc length, and r is the radius, then this is the formula. So theta is angle is equal to this is the arc length divided by radius. So here we always have to remember that theta is in radian, not in degree. So we have to always remember that theta is in radian. Now in this case we have taken the arc length to be equal to r and the radius to be equal to r. So what we got? 1. So here angle is 1 radian. So using this formula also, what we got? The angle is 1 radian. Now next topic, relation between radian and degree. We have already studied what is radian and what is degree. So what is the relation? Now what is the relation between them? Now we know the formula, theta is equal to L by R, where theta is the angle in radian, L is the arc length, the length of the arc, and R is the radius of the circle. So if we have this formula, now consider the circle of radius r. Now if we take the whole circle, what is the circumference of the circle? Now this whole circle is of length 2 pi r. So the whole circle is of length 2 pi r and the radius is r. So what we get, let us see, r and r gets cancelled, 2 pi. So what we get, the angle to be equal to 2 pi. That means the angle for the whole circle, that is the full rotation, for full rotation is 2 pi. But we know that for full rotation, in degree measure, we know that it is 360 degree. That means 2 pi radian is nothing but, it is 360 degree. So this is the relation between degree and radian. 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degree. Now what will be the value of pi? Now if we take 2 to the other side, 360 divided by 2, this will be, pi radian will be equal to, if you cancel it, 180. So pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So we got the relation between radian and degree. the relation is pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Now let us take two important conversions, that is how to convert radian to degree and degree to radian. Now we know that pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So what will be 1 radian equal to 180 by pi degree. So this is the first conversion. And the second conversion, take it in the opposite way. 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 1 degree will be equal to, take 180 to the other side, pi by 180 radian. So if you want to convert from radian to degree and from degree to radian, this is the conversion. So let us consider an example. If you want to convert 30 degree to radian, what will it be? So if 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian, then 30 degree will be equal to pi by 180 into 30 radian. So this will be in radian. So 30, 1 is 30, 30 into 6. So pi by 6 radian. So 30 degree is equal to pi by 6 radian. In this way we can find for other degrees. 60 degree, if 1 degree is equal to pi by 180, then 60 degree will be equal to, this is by unitary method, 60, this is 60 radian. So 60 into 1, 60 into 3, so pi by 3 radian. So 60 degree equal to pi by 3 radian. Similarly 90 degree, pi by 180 into 90, so pi by 91 is 90, 92, so pi by 2 radian. So in this way 45 degree will be equal to pi by 4 radian. And we have other angles. 180 degree we have already seen, 180 degree is equal to pi radian. And then 270 degree will be equal to pi by 180 into 270, 93, 9 2s are 18, so 3 pi by 2 radian. So 270 degree will be equal to 3 pi by 2 radian. And we have already seen that 360 degree is equal to 2 pi radian. So this is very important, we have to remember always what is the relation between degree and radian and the conversion between them, how to convert radian into degree and degree into radian. So let us summarize what we have learned from the beginning. We have learned angles, positive angles and negative angles. So if the angle and the rotation is in the anti-clockwise direction, it is positive angle. If it is in the clockwise direction, it is negative angle. We have two system of measurement of angle. It is, the first is sexagesimal system, or in common we say degree measure. So in degree measure we use the measure degree, minute and second. And very important, we have to remember that 1 degree is equal to 60 minute and 1 minute is equal to 60 second. Also we have seen how to draw different kinds of angle, negative angle, positive angle, and the complete rotation of angle, and the straight angle we have seen. And then we have seen what is radian measure, and very important formula, that is angle is equal to angle in radian. We have to remember this is in radian. Angle in radian is equal to arc length divided by radius. So this is, and we have seen all this, the conversion and the relation between radian and degree. So that's all.